What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. What is going on, everybody? Tonight, I'm going to be discussing Ninjago Crystalized's finale, basically. There's no one here right now, sadly. It's a bit sad, but it's whatever. I could talk about what I want to, regardless of who's here. But before I actually officially start this stream and what it's all about, I'm going to start off by showing off these Kraft mac and cheese gummies. They're such a weird but good snack. I don't even know what to say. They're genuinely little mac and cheese gummies. And they taste like fruit. They're actually good. I know. Crazy, I know, but really interesting. If you ever see gummies that are mac and cheese, you should pick them up. They're actually good. I'm so glad they didn't make them try to taste like mac and cheese. That would be weird. That would be disgusting. I think we all know that. Okay. Also, I got a new hoodie that I could wear it during streams. So that way YouTube can stop turning off my stream because I look like a kid. Because now I don't look like a kid because I got a hoodie on. Because that has proven to work in the past. Hey, what's up? What did I miss? Oh, okay. People are here now. Sorry, guys. Sorry, stuff. Okay, this is... Sorry, hold up. Okay, now I'm good. What is up, everybody? You guys did not miss much. There's just like nobody here. All you missed was me showing off these gummies that I got that are shaped like mac and cheese, and they taste really good. They taste like fruit. That's one thing you miss. It's not. So that, gummy, that's one thing. Second, I got a new hoodie for the streams, so YouTube would stop cutting off my chat. So that's what you missed. Now we got some people here, though. Let's start talking about Ninjago Crystalized. I have this down here at the bottom, so everybody can see that I'm going to be talking major spoilers for Crystalized. I wish I could, find a way to... I hope y'all can read that. Looks like y'all can read that. Yeah. Okay. What's up? What did I miss? Not much. Sup? What do you guys think of the Crystalized finale? Crystalized finale episode was booty in my opinion. Like, it was horrible, but it just like meh. And I hate that Sally's music started playing. I needed to play the OG Ninjago theme. I agree why they put Sally's music. I don't think the ending was that bad, but I would have rather than play the OG theme song in the end. I do agree with that. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay. First main complaint here. My first main complaint has to be that there was no sort of consequence. Like, all this crazy build-up in the end of Ninjago, all through Ninjago Crystalized, about this being the biggest villain they've ever faced in their entire time of being ninjas ever. This is their biggest villain they've... Like, they were scared. Like, there was so much build-up. And then there were just no consequences whatsoever. No one died. And, like, it really made no sense, honestly. Like, just the Overlord had this crazy amount of power. More power than he had ever had before. The dude could fly this time. Did you see him? The Crystal King could fly. He could just go, like, just like... He could fly, bro. And no consequences whatsoever. The 4 ninjas should have died. I do agree someone should have died. I don't know about the 4, like, main ninja. Also, Lloyd had his Oni form for, like, 2 seconds. I bought a whole $150 set, and the exclusive figure was just that. That's my other thing. This entire thing has been about Lloyd. All the trailers were like, Lloyd, you're part Oni too. You must embrace your Oni side. And then multiple episodes like Garmadon being like, you must control your anger and then release it to become an Oni. All of this build-up about Lloyd becoming an Oni, for him to become an Oni for, what, 5 seconds tops? He turns into an Oni, blasts the Overlord once, looks at himself in the reflection and just goes like, so he turned back. Why? That don't make sense. I don't know why, but I would have liked a full battle Oni, Lloyd, and the Overlord. Wouldn't we all? We were getting excited for it. That man was Superman and got beat by the Prime Logo Dragon Brother. That was kind of stupid. Only Lloyd just there for like 2 seconds. What was the point of having Lloyd as an Oni? Yeah, like, bro. The OG prophecy was fulfilled. The Green Ninja did rise above the rest and defeated the Overlord. That is true. Which, that does question, like, the Overlord was behind everything. As long as the Overlord was alive, evil was there. So, bro, the Golden Oni Lloyd in the set wasn't even accurate. True. He had used the bright color dragon though. It was just yellow, red, blue, and orange. Or no green or nothing. But yeah, that was really, really, really interesting. Once I get the Oni Lloyd figure, I'll probably make a video on, like, making it better, hopefully. If I can even get that figure. I don't know if I'll even get that set. Yeah, just that's my complaints with the finale. And yeah, you had totally have a point with that. Although, sorry I'm late. Guys, don't apologize for being late. It doesn't matter to me. So, but, it's just, it was definitely an interesting finale. This is mainly just another Just Chillin' stream, but it's mainly focused around discussing the finale. Have you watched all of Crystalized? Yes, that is what this stream is about. Talking about the finale of Ninjago Crystalized and everything. Just talking about what in the world is going on. So, I guess really to wrap up my thoughts on Crystalized was really just like, it was so disappointing to me. The good things though for me was that Lloyd and Harumi might get together next year after she's done in jail. Yeah, I don't see her just like becoming a good person after that. Like, she's gonna get some jail time, I hope. And I like the whole ninja sacrificing himself to destroy the power. Same, I wish it came out on Netflix early though, so I actually, if you want to watch them in incredible quality right now, go to this channel called Ninja Adventures, and he has a link down there that leads to a Google Drive link that has all the episodes in incredible condition. You can just download them and watch them, which is how I got such quality images for my thumbnails and everything. Honestly, I don't like the Lloyd and Harumi to get together. It just like, Harumi has proven multiple times that if she is presented with an opportunity to be more powerful, then she's going to take it. And that's just risky. They only had their dragon forms for like 2 episodes. I was thinking they were going to have it in 2023 or they just die. Yeah. There was that split second where the 4 original ninja were crystallized. Where they were also crystallized zombies, which I thought was pretty interesting. It gave me huge flashbacks to when the 4 original ninja were turned evil in the original Overlord final battle. Marley King says hi. What's up, Marley King? Welcome to the stream. I think go get some water. Those gummies, these mac and cheese gummies, they make me thirsty. So I'm gonna wrap up my thought here, and then I'm gonna go get some water. But I do love the dragon forms. The dragon forms of the ninja were sick. I thought that was really cool. Okay, Lloyd versus Cole. Well, I'm gonna talk about Crystalized for a while. Rumi was walking with the police commissioner at the end too, helping rebuild the monastery. Yeah, the commissioner was probably like, "Hey, can you come over here?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "So you kind of caused like a lot. You were an accomplice in like a lot of property damage. A lot of things happened, and you were a big part of it. What are we gonna do about that?" Harumi's like, "What?" As far as Humi is, is even alive by the end. I would have loved Harumi sacrificing herself. I thought dragon forms were going to be more majestic. I thought they were pretty majestic. They were very bright and everything. What was I going to say? I kind of wish that Harumi, after she, like, realized that the Overlord was behind the Great Devourer, she was like, wait, you're responsible for the Great Devourer? And so she, like, starts attacking the Overlord, and then the Overlord just, like, bam, just destroys her. I feel like that would have been good. Maybe something like that. Okay, hear me out. This can form a bit of a better finale here. Harumi gets mad at the Overlord for being the cause of the Great Devourer. So she goes up, and is like, you took my family from me. And so she goes and starts fighting the Overlord, gets like 2 good hits, and the Overlord's like, I'm done with this. And so she goes up for a 3rd hit. He grabs her and just slams her on the ground. She gets, we think, is knocked out, but she's actually dead. And then I'm forming a lot better of a finale here. Then Lloyd turns into Oni Lloyd, and then Oni Garmadon and Oni Lloyd fight together against the Overlord. Whew. So, okay, I'm getting a better finale out of my brain here. So Oni Lloyd and Oni Garmadon get like 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes of just complete fighting against the Overlord together. It's crazy. Big father-son bonding while they're both crazy powerful Onis, right? And then the Overlord gets an insane hit on Garmadon, and so Garmadon, like, gets knocked out, like, doesn't talk to Lloyd or anything, so he doesn't fake his death or anything. Like, he just, like, gets knocked out, and Lloyd just, like, and then Lloyd gets hit by the Overlord while he's, like, looking at Garmadon. He's like, no, father. And then he gets hit by the Overlord. See, I'm getting here. Off, like, he gets knocked, and then his Oni form goes away. So he just, like, sits there, and then the Overlord, like, blasts him, and he falls off the island. But then at the same time, the ninjas create the element, and then you get the golden Ultra Dragon. You still get there. See? It still ends like normal, but we get more. Harumi dies. Okay, so we have some consequence, which is one main thing I have with Crystalized, and we get more Oni Lloyd. Also make Oni Lloyd just have 2 hands. That's not a bad idea. So there we go. There's my improved Crystalized finale. How y'all like it? Like it good? Like it lots? Okay, I need to know how the Jungle Dragon got into Crystalized in that one screen. Well, he probably just got... I don't know. It's a good point. But Lloyd deserves a happy ending with Harumi. I don't know. Garmadon low-key was annoying this season. No, he was not. I love Garmadon, bro. I love Garmadon. He is so sick. He's just like... He's like, I was expecting a pizza. Unless you guys are delivering for Buddy's Pizza. And then Wu's like, no, we're not. Bro, I love Garmadon. He's sick. Yeah, and there's not a way to... I would probably just take, like, a Garmadon sword torso and make it gold. I think that might work a little bit. That would actually be so good. Harumi dying just makes the uniform end. Oh, yeah, and she can be with her family when she dies. That's sick. A little ending. And then, so at the end, we can shorten the rebuilding of the monastery a little bit. And we see Harumi up there in the departed realm with her family. The ninja would have had to die for the finale to be good for me. Well, no. I don't know. I think I've just gotten really attached to the characters of Ninjago, so I'd hate to see that. I mean, he was cool, but, like, shut up and just care for your son for, like, 5 seconds. Also, the plant thing was kind of cute for, like, it was, bro. Oh, my goodness. It's so cute. I don't know why. I just like it. I guess, like, Lloyd fans disagree with me on this, but I feel like Lloyd was being a bit cold to Garmadon. Like, Garmadon was being mean to Lloyd, sure, but I feel like Lloyd was also just, like, not even giving him a chance to... Lloyd wasn't even listening to him, trying to be a better person. Like, Garmadon was telling this entire story about... I actually love the idea where she's with her family. See? Just the OG4 sacrificing themselves would have been good. It makes sense, but... Just, like, Garmadon's telling this entire story about how he tried to become good, and Lloyd just, like... Master, were you actually falling for this? This doesn't make sense. Shut up, Dad. You don't make sense. I don't really see it. And Lloyd has gone through a lot. I mean, how would you feel? I mean, yeah, but like, it's when Harumi dies, she sees her parents, and they finally unite after years being separated, and finally Harumi can be happy. See, it is a wholesome moment. And rest in peace. Remember that water I said I was going to get like 10 minutes ago? I'm going to go get it now, if that's alright with everybody. I'm just going to like do this. I'll be back in like just a second. achieved my water goals. I got water. The OG4 Ninja actually become a dragon with the help of golden weapons, and they beat the Overlord before they die. Throw Cole's mom and Jay's real dad in. I'd say that's pretty good. I guess it's because I like the ninja so much that I just don't want to see him die. Which is, I guess, just where my heart's at. I don't know. But that would also be a good finale that I would really accept. Those are my thoughts on Crystalized, though. Let's be honest, at the time. Yeah, that's true. Like, I would accept, like, if they died, I wouldn't, like, go, like, tweeting at Tommy and Jason, just going, like, why'd you kill off the original ninja? Mainly because I don't have a Twitter account anyway. Well, I do. I have a Twitter account for, like, for the time I had to get my streaming back. By the way, if you ever, like, have problems with streaming, just tweet at Team YouTube. They'll help you out. Regardless. Is anyone going to get the $150 set of the Golden Dragon set? I am hopefully going to get it for my birthday or Christmas or something, hopefully. I definitely want the set. I just like getting sets because of content, you know? I made a legacy version of some Elemental Masters. I'll probably make a video later for them. Nice. Oh, I do want to talk about something. My Ninjago After the Empire. I just want to talk about that a little bit. Just like, I've been getting some questions about that. Just like one or two people have been asking, like, how this is going to be presented, which makes sense. Makes sense. So I'll probably just take, like, some Saturday or something, right? And I will, basically start the stream early in the morning. And basically just, like, read the entire story. Because it's not going to be some full-on book. I'm not planning for it to be like that. It is not going to be that long, okay? I'm not writing no novel, okay? Sorry. It's just, I'm not doing that. That's weird. I just think that's unnecessary. But, I'm going to take basically the morning. So, I don't know how long it'll take. All I know is if I start the stream at my normal 9:30 p.m., I will not be able to finish it. Finish the story. I will not be able to finish the story in time. Before it's like after 11. And I don't really like streaming after 11. It's just too late for me. Did you see my Crystalized 2 Ninja? I did. It looked so sick. That was so good. I have a question. How did you paint the face? How did you paint the face? That's my question. That's my question. How did you paint the face? How paint face? How'd you do that? But, yeah, I'm going to start the stream maybe like an afternoon or something on a Saturday. So basically I'm like completely free. And I'll start the stream. Kind of introduce everything about what we're doing. Start reading the chapters, And after every chapter, I'll just take like a minute or two between them, read you guys' chat messages, stuff like that. Basically go through the entire story. And guys, so you know, I'm taking a bunch of notes from, because we see Okino. We see Okino, Racer 7, and Scott. Oh, that's another complaint I have. I'll talk about it after. But we see all three of them in Crystalized, which makes me really happy because that like shows I can sort of use the information I gathered from that in towards the end of my story. Like I'm after everything's all said and done in my story, I'll have like a chapter where Racer 7's like, I realize that I'm not an NPC anymore. So I can have my name to be what I want my name to be. And I want it to be Blazy Hyperspeed. I'll have a little chapter about her having that name, which I think is going to be really, really cool. I love this hoodie. But, okay. This is my thing. We see in Ninjago Prime Empire, when everybody gets released from Prime Empire, Scott is back to human Scott. Scott is back how he was normally before like everything happened, right? We all remember that? So then, honestly, I want the Crystal King set more than the Temple for some reason. Even though many say the Temple's better. I have both. Let me check something real quick. I need to check the prices of them. If somebody can tell me the prices of the Crystal King set and the Crystal King's Temple set, if somebody can tell me the prices of those, I can kind of give some insight. But I used the extra teal ninja face I made and painted around the eye and brows, then used the Fuchsia Ninja paint pin on their eyes and eyebrows. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. That is sick. But we all saw that Scott was back to his human self. So why in Crystalized was he back to how he was in the video game? Why is that? Why? Why? Huh? Why? 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 Why is that? Why? That don't make sense. That kind of throws off my entire story. Yes, finally someone said the mech is better. I can't really decide on that, honestly. Like, they are both good sets. They are both incredible sets. Don't get me wrong. But, I have my entire Crystalized shelf this way, so I'm looking that way. Honestly, I really like figures and stuff. I really like collecting Ninjago figures too. So, I'd honestly just have to say that I like the Temple better, just because you get the 4 main ninja, the Crystal King, and a warrior. I just think that's pretty good figure stuff, and it's an incredible looking set. So that's my insight on that. That's my insight on that. T Wood. yeah. Crystalized first half and second half. Eh. Wait, what? What does that even mean? Crystallized first half is better than the second half, and then you say I still prefer the second half though. Which one do you like more? I'm so confused. I want the Crystal King map, but it's like his final form in the end of the season. I just like the set plus the figs. But the temple is good. Maybe I get the temple. I would go for the temple just because. The first half is in general better, but for a lot of reasons, I like better. That is true. I wouldn't choose because Crystallized Part 1 was really good. But then it like left you on a cliffhanger and it really didn't lack like a huge villain or anything. And then Crystallized Part 2 is really good, but you need Part 1 for it to make sense. I don't think you could prefer one, really. I feel like they need each other. You shouldn't really compare Part 2 and Part 1. I would never really compare Part 2 and Part 1. I'd just... By the way, Clay, I realize you kept the new helmet mold for your Oni Garmadon, but in show it's actually a normal biker helmet. I know. I saw that. Let me do something real quick. I also wanted to point out something. Hold on just a second. Okay. Here we go. Right here. I got my Oni Garmadon figure. This thing is incredibly inaccurate. Let's just say that. But, the figure's design is really good, but, like, I realize that not only is it just inaccurate to, like, its build in the show, it's inaccurate that way, but the mask is actually inaccurate too. And I just realized this a few days ago. The mask, if you can even see it, I bet it's really hard to see. The mask has red eyes. Oni Garmadon has pink eyes. So there you go. There's that main thing. And then, yes, you should have just a normal biker helmet instead of the weird samurai helmet. Definitely looks better that way. Looks more like an Oni, for sure. It's supposed to have purple eyes and white. Yeah, white horns. I might do an update and stuff. I might make a video on some, like, just parts of crystallized Ninjago figures that are just inaccurate. Oni Lloyd has purple eyes and Garmadon also. That was I just had like a I just did realize that Oni Lloyd genuinely has purple eyes. Like that, like Lego just likes to do their own thing when it comes to minifigures sometimes. Are you going to try and customize their eyes? No way. No way. I like my figs accurate to how they came in the sets. I don't like... This is my thing. If I create a custom figure... then, I can't get this back onto his head. Okay, cool. If I create a custom figure, I want to keep it, but I also want to keep all of my Ninjago figures. So if I had one Nauticon figure, here's an example. If I had one Nauticon figure, and I needed a piece from Nauticon to create a custom, and without that piece, the custom just would not look good enough for a video, then I would not make the video. Because I want my Nauticon, but I also want to keep my custom figure. I want both, okay? I kind of like the green eyes for Oni Lloyd and Garmadon's red Oni eyes. I might do that one day. I need to buy an extra. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna take this figure, this Oni Garmadon, and improve it and keep it like that. That's not happening, which is why I would never paint on his eyes. I would never do that. Maybe just an extra mask. Yeah, maybe just buy the piece. But yeah, definitely once I get... I realized something else that is really interesting is that... So did you watch it? What do you mean? What? B-Side just shows up here. Welcome to the stream, B-Side. And just says, so did you watch it? What's that supposed to mean, bro? Like, I don't know what that means. I changed the arm on the ocean merged Nia so both sides had transparent arms. That's sick. That is sick. But yeah, that's kind of my thinking when it comes to stuff like that. DM Smarty. What? I don't see anything in DMs. Smarty. You said you were watching the series. What? Today I found better wings for Crystalized Woo as well. I was watching, I guess. I watched Ninjago Crystalized. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I hate when I just lose my train of thought for things. But, so tonight I'm going to be posting the episode reviews for episode 29 and episode 30. And then I'm probably going to do a series overview. Basically just like my thoughts on Ninjago Crystalized and its finale. Just an overall video. On my channel. On Sunday. I haven't seen his channel in a while. Honestly, what do you guys think Crystalized? I'm giving it a rating. Maybe a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. I'm going to have to go with like a 9 out of 10. It is not a perfect season. But it's... I think it's going to fall as my second favorite season. I still think I like Hunted better. Because I did really like in the episode, It's Quitting Time. In that episode, there was the hint to, Ninjago Hunted, where he was like, all of you that are listening to this message, you are now honorary ninja. And it was actually playing the hunted music. So sick. That was so sick. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that the season overall just a 9 out of 10. Cause yeah, there's still like a season, like I still like season 9 better. But that is probably the only season that I like better. But overall, yeah, it was a really good season. It definitely had its issues, but they were really just sort of like small nitpicks. Honestly, the fact that this is the end of Ninjago's current saga. Looking at the last episode of Ninjago Crystalized and saying that it is the last episode of Ninjago's current saga, I like it. I just think it's good. It's good. It's a good finale. It's good. Like it ends on a great note. It ends just on a good note. It ends... We've seen multiple times where Garmadon will help the ninja and then run away to go do his own thing. And this is the first time where he stays with his son. And it's satisfying. And I'm kind of with Wu on the last few seconds. Remarkable. Simply remarkable. That's how I feel about it. Just seeing that was the final episode of Ninjago's current saga, like, obviously where there were the little nitpicks of things that we wanted to see more of. I think it really ended well. I feel like they were held back. I hate Sally's music. I mean, yeah, they should have had the theme song. But those were all small nitpicks. Like, I wouldn't change the entire course of the end of Crystalized. Maybe change a few things here and there. But the ending where they're rebuilding and everything, it's wholesome. Like, Ninjago's ending being wholesome was good. I have to admit. I have my nitpicks with it. But honestly, just like... I'm glad that Ninjago didn't end on a bad note or anything. Simply okay, not even with the A, just okay. I'd change most of Crystalized ending. I would change it a little bit, but I do think it was really good overall. But I am excited to see where Ninjago goes from here. Really am. There's going to be that weird Ninjago book that Tanner Fishy's made a video about today. I still need to watch the whole thing and look over it myself. And I'm excited to see what Ninjago's 2023 show has in store. They're going to rebuild the monastery into the temple from the Evo wave. That would be cool. But I still have my my suspicions that Ninjago is going to be an anime next year. Because Wildbrain animators were talking about Ninjago 2023. But the animator that was talking about it was a 2D animator, guys. And Ninjago's new logo in 2023 doesn't have the Lego logo next to it. I'm just saying, everybody. I really don't think that I really think it's gonna be anime, which is really annoying. I'd still watch it, but it'd be really, really interesting, really weird to see. I obviously have no idea if I really want an actual ending for all the ninja like permanently, but I do think this ending made sense. I feel like they had two routes to go. Either the ninja get, like, ended completely. Like, they all sacrifice themselves. Like, if they all sacrifice themselves and Ninjago's okay, but all the ninja are gone, which would be more the sad ending. Or this ending where the Overlord is actually, like, permanently destroyed. I would like it. I would not like it. I'm not watching that if it's anime. I'd obviously feel like I have to watch it because I'm too eager to see where Ninjago's going. And also, I would be really nervous right now if this was actually just the ending for Ninjago, because I have no idea where my channel would be going after Ninjago. I'm so glad they pulled out a 2023 show, because if not, I have no plans. Like, it's only been a year since I started my channel, and Ninjago's already having major changes. Just really interesting. But overall, since the stream is basically going to end soon, I say that Crystalized may not have had the best ending. It had a wholesome ending, and I liked it. I thought it was good, but there were definitely some things that I would change. That is my overall thoughts on Ninjago Crystalized, everybody. I'm glad we had this really good discussion. This was fun. This was really fun. I want LaFour to die, Lloyd retire, Pixel and Nia stay as Samurai X and they protect the city, and Misako get together in a retirement home. Would make sense. But I don't think Wu would need to be in a retirement home yet. I think he's fine. But the rest of this discussion must wait for another day, my friends. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing rest of your night. And I will see you in the next video or stream. Good night, everybody.